and he's beating them up. Averaging 32 points a game, second behind Seattle. Skip, I tweeted this yesterday. He's becoming like Tiger Woods in his prime. You would be foolish not to take him against the field.
Really?
Yes, he's that good.
Tiger Woods?
In his prime. This is what this kid, Skip, this is what he is. There's not a throw that he can't make. He can throw it for distance. He can throw it with accuracy. He can throw sideline to sideline. He can throw off the wrong foot. Skip, you see what they did yesterday? Andy Reid will allow this man to do anything. How you put the quarterback in motion? Bring him back. Make him spin around, and he throw a dart in the back of the end zone. I say, Andy, you just showing out, Andy. Now, this is unnecessary, Andy. You ain't got to do the NFL like this here because you thumbing your nose up at people. And he said, I sure am, and they can't do anything about it. He's in first, Aaron Rodgers is in second. No doubt about it.
No doubt about it. Yet yesterday at home, what do you call him, Mahomes boy?
Mahomes boy.
He looked like away boy again at home. He has nothing but trouble at home.
Hold on,
Wait. It's my turn. Would you believe that late in the third quarter, they were down 17-13 at Mahomes boy's home?
Yeah.
17-13? Wait a second. Teddy Bridgewater outplayed Patrick Mahomes boy at his home?
He outplayed him.
Wait, Bridgewater had an 89 QBR to only 82 for Patrick Mahomes at home.
If you watch that game,
what is that about?
Wow. Bayless, if you watch that game and you thought Teddy Bridgewater outperformed him, something sad.
Tiger Woods in his prime has played one Super Bowl, and in that Super Bowl, I saw him throw a late third-quarter interception and an early fourth-quarter interception and get away with throwing a punt to Tyreek that saved the game for him. And Tyreek had to come back in his route and wait for a fair catch of the punt to save the game. And I look at what happened. Look at yesterday. Carolina completely outplayed them as 435 yards to 397.
Yes.
Look at the third down conversions. Bridgewater was 10 of 19 to only 6 of 11 from Mahomes boy. Look at the rushing. Wait a second. Kansas City had 30 rush yards. Maybe Andy's getting caught up in those gadgets too much,
Let that sink in for a second.
30 rush yards.
Look what your guys had rush yards and scored 3 points. My guy had 30 yards rushing and got 34. And he did it, Skip, on 16 minutes time of possession fewer. Let that sink in.
Let this sink in. That Mahomes boy last year lost back-to-back home games to the Colts, 19-13, and the Texans, 31-24. And in week 5 of this year, he got outgunned by Derek Carr in his house in Kansas City.
I tell you what we haven't seen.
What are you talking about?
Okay, I want you to tell me the last time you saw a Mahomes boy-led team score 3 points.
Well, all I know is at home last year in their first playoff game, they fell behind the Texans 24-0 early in the second quarter. What's that about? And as you always tell me, wait a second, the offense gets the ball. So the offense had gotten the ball like 5 times up to that point and couldn't do nothing with it.
And what happened? And what was the final score? What did they score, like 51-31?
But that's just a bad sign.
It's a good sign.
Wait, how about the Titans? They go in there, they're up 17-7 mid-third, second quarter.
Spot them.
Woo.
Spot them.
Mahomes away boy? I don't get it.
Hey, guess what we do, Skip? We spot you, pat you on the shoulder, says, okay, thank you for participating.
Yep.
Now go.
So Teddy Bridgewater goes 4 for 4 in the red zone at Mahomes boy. And wait, Mahomes boy only goes 3 for 4 in the red zone.
Let me ask you a question. Does Mahomes boy play defense? Because the defense is reverted back to 2018. Skip, you know the defense isn't very good right now. But they're still winning games because if he's not exemplary, they lose yesterday.
They're not winning games. They're surviving games.
Well, then why can't y'all survive?
Well, this is about your guy. You said he's a runaway MVP. He's Tiger Woods in his prime.
Absolutely.
And Tiger Woods never almost lost a home game in his prime.
Y.E. Yang walked Tiger Woods down. He had a 2-shot lead at the PGA, and he got walked.
Okay, what's your point? Is that Tiger Woods in his prime? That was coming out of his prime.
No. All I'm saying is, Skip, is that when they would have tournaments, they said, you want Tiger, you want the field. I give you the field, give me him.
For what? For MVP or for what?
For any anything.
For Super Bowl or what?
I'm taking Patrick Mahomes over any player in any game right now. Just like they took Tiger versus the field in his prime right then.
Okay, but you're trying to compare an individual sport to a team sport because Tiger didn't need a defense and he didn't need a run game. And Mahomes seems to have less and less defense and zero run game.
And he still do. So
they added Le'Veon Bell. What do you have, like 8 yards yesterday? Way to go, Le'Veon.
So let me ask you this. Ask any general manager. You get one player. You get one quarterback. Who you think the general managers? Who is the consensus? Who is the unanimous?
Going forward?
Yes.
Okay, well, Mahomes, I would think.
Okay, then.
But I haven't seen enough from him because I saw him barely survive a Super Bowl. If Jimmy Garoppolo hadn't gone 3 for 11 for 34 yards and an interception in the fourth quarter, we would be having a very different conversation. He would have lost it because he would have thrown it away.
You just told me, you said he barely survived.
He did.
But you give Tom Brady credit for 6 game-winning.
This isn't about Tom Brady.
Tom Brady has 6 wins, but game-winning drives, so he barely survived.
Compare Patrick Mahomes to Tom Brady. It's just
he's better than Tom Brady right now.
Lightning.
He's better than Tom Brady right now. Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless.
Brady was leading the MVP race until last night.
No, he was not.
Yes, he was.
No, he was not.
Sorry.
Skip. When this all said and done, Skip, Tom Brady can't skip on his best day.
Okay, when all is said and done, you think Patrick Mahomes is going to have 6 Super Bowls and 9 tries? Stop it.
Even if he does
Next question,
he's
Jenny.
gonna
Thank
be
you.
better.
It is
Game
hard
over.
it's hard to defend Tom after a 3-interception game
Prisoner of
yesterday. It
moment.
just wasn't good. We will get into it
One moment.